Welcome to the Stoic Quotient. Today we are discussing breaking free from the need to be alone trap. Have you ever felt like retreating, pulling away from everyone around you? That intense feeling, this overwhelming desire to isolate, to shut the world out, it feels safe, doesn't it? Yet deep inside there's a lingering ache, a subtle pain whispering, I want connection, I need closeness. The trap of solitude. The desire to be alone often feels comfortable and protective, but when isolation becomes our default response, it can become a dangerous trap. Why do we feel this overwhelming urge? Often it's rooted in past wounds, in betrayal, rejection, abandonment. These past hurts convince us that solitude is safety, that being alone shields us from further pain. But in truth, excessive isolation slowly numbs us, creating walls where bridges should be, preventing us from experiencing genuine intimacy and authentic connection. Understanding the roots. The need to be alone isn't inherently wrong. Healthy solitude helps us reflect, recharge, and grow. But the problematic isolation, the kind that keeps others perpetually at arm's length, is usually born from fear. Fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of vulnerability. Maybe you've experienced deep disappointment. Perhaps you trusted someone who let you down, who walked away, leaving behind emotional scars that never fully healed. These experiences reinforce the belief that others can't be trusted, that opening yourself up again is a risk too painful to take. Psychologically, our brain tries to protect us from repeated pain by pushing others away. It's a defense mechanism, survival mode. Yet this protective shield eventually becomes a cage. Why isolation keeps you stuck. When you're locked in this pattern of isolation, you might feel safe temporarily, but you're starving emotionally. Humans crave connection emotionally, physically, spiritually. It's built into our biology. Isolation deprives us of this essential nourishment, amplifying anxiety, depression, and emotional emptiness. Studies show prolonged isolation impacts your mental and physical health, increasing stress hormones, weakening your immune system, and intensifying loneliness. This isn't freedom. It's imprisonment disguised as safety. Breaking the chains. Practical steps to authentic connection. How can you break free? How can you begin to trust again? To open your heart safely and authentically. Acknowledge your fears and past hurts. Start by being brutally honest with yourself. What hurts are you holding on to? Write them down. Speak to them out loud. Bring them into the light where they lose their power. Challenge your beliefs. Question your fears. Are they really protecting you, or are they robbing you of happiness? Remind yourself, one past hurt doesn't define every future connection. You deserve healthy, supportive relationships. Practice vulnerability in small doses. You don't have to open yourself fully immediately. Take small steps. Share something genuine with someone you trust. Vulnerability builds gradually and safely when practiced consistently. Embrace community. Find communities, groups, or friendships aligned with your interests. Common goals or hobbies naturally foster connections, making it easier to trust gradually. Prioritize self-compassion. Forgive yourself for past choices, for the times you retreated into solitude. Remind yourself that you did your best with what you knew. Compassion toward yourself lays the groundwork for compassion toward others. Seek support when needed. If isolation has become a deep-seated pattern, professional support from therapists or counselors can help unravel these patterns safely. There's no shame in seeking help. It's an act of courage and strength. Imagine your life when authentic connection replaces isolation. Picture genuine laughter, shared with someone who truly understands you. Visualize deep conversations filled with trust and emotional safety. Feel the joy of friendships and relationships built on honesty, vulnerability, and mutual respect. This can be your reality. You are worthy of deep connections. You deserve intimacy, warmth, and genuine understanding. Isolation isn't your destiny, connection is. Take courageous steps today. Break free from the trap. Dare to reach out. Dare to trust again. Dare to experience the healing power of connection. Your future self, free from loneliness and enriched with authentic relationships, is waiting for you. Break the trap. Embrace connection. Choose freedom. If this message touched you, like, subscribe, and share your experience. Until next time on the Stoic Quotient, be brave, stay resilient, and keep growing boldly.